Okay, squatting in small group PT. So this is the way that we approach it at BD. We have different class structures. So for most of our clients, they're not actually that interested in doing barbell back squats, whatever. But we have a class called strength that does involve your back squats, pull-ups or chin-ups, dips, and landmine rotations, and then some more advanced core work. Now this really is for people who've already developed their basic ability to squat with kettlebells, and obviously before that they're good with their bodyweight squats for the most part. Squats, I think, is something that you're always relearning, as you are with many exercises, and you know, you have to kind of be aware of all the coaching cues constantly. What you'll see is some clips from a strength class. So the guys will barbell back squat. Now they're about, I think, 8 weeks in now to this block. Now many of them haven't back squatted either for quite a while because of COVID and lockdowns and things. And we've only just brought this in because I wanted them to refamiliarize themselves with squatting with kettlebells and get some basic strength up before we got back under the bar. I'm always looking first of all at their range. Now that's not assumed range, it's what range can they squat well at body weight, well with light loads, which are always percentage of body weight. So for instance, if you've got a 70 kilo guy and he's squatting with a 32 or 216 kilo kettlebells, okay, that's a reasonable weight, but we're looking at all these key points either from the feet up or the head down in terms of posturally where is he at, and I'll point out a few of the points that we look for and that we make the clients aware of. I'm not expecting my clients to squat perfectly. I'm expecting them to squat well and develop over time, okay? However, I do not load my clients inappropriately. So what that means is if their structural integrity is such that they can't really tolerate basic loads, i.e. kettlebells, at their full range, I would not then load them with a barbell, you know, until they've got some good basics there. We take a very different approach. I know that many of you will. The thing with our clients is we tend to have different class structures for them to come into, but all the class structures bind together. So with many of the clients, you'll see they do our stretch and move program. They might do punch out, which is our boxing fitness program. And then they'll do something like Metcon or calisthenics as well, okay? But they're all written to bind together to just, you know, offer a wide variety of things. All the clients are general pop. Many of them are desk bound, so they have desk bound jobs. So mobility is one of the key points that I'm always looking at. Anyway, have a look, see what you think. If you do have any questions, just ask in the comments below, okay? Okay, so we're just running through a warm-up in the strength workout. So you can see Sam's just starting with a unloaded bar. Okay, we've got landmines, we have dips, and we have pull-ups down the bar here. Good. So with the squat, the tempo is lowering over 3, pulling into the floor isometrically for 1, up over 1. There's no real pause at the top of the motion. So we're looking for 8 reps over 40 seconds. Good, so side on. Good, just sit back into it a little bit more. So you're lowering over 3, the pause, you're driving these open and pulling into the floor. So again, we want to stick to tempo and we want to use the isometric pauses effectively and apply tensions effectively. So Matt's newer to squatting. So again, we want to apply the tempo. He has a few ankle mobility issues, so again we use a little wedge just so we can get a decent range. And we keep the load lighter. So the other exercises we have pull-ups. So Milford's using a semi-supinated grip, okay, and dips. And then obviously the landmine and the squat. So again, we're working on keeping a nice upright posture and trying not to kick out. Okay, so you're lifting up through the chest as you're driving up. So now Rich is lifting. So again, sticking to tempo, down over 3, pausing for 1 at the bottom, and then back up. So it's a quick changeover. They have 20 seconds. Ten seconds under the bar. Get ready. Get yourself set first. Off you go. So Milford's lifting. And as you can see, they go up slightly between. Drive the knees open in the isometric. So again, we're looking for depth. I'm always interested in a good range in the squat initially. You'll see some of the guys wearing lifting shoes, okay. Gives you a definite advantage, but again, you'll come across ankle shoes a lot. Yes, they all know what they should be doing mobility-wise, but like everything else is getting it done. And again, drive up, good. So Sam's obviously the lightest of the guys here today. So again, working on good depth in the squat, manageable load for 4 sets, and trying to stick to tempo. Good, elbows towards the floor a bit if you can. Keep the elbows pointing down. So then Ryan's lifting, and again, he's using a little wedge just to help him get his range. And again, really focusing in pulling down through the squat. So using the hamstrings, using the hip flexors. Work on the isometric at the bottom. Again, we're looking for that depth. Look for the isometric hold at the bottom of the squat. So again, we're pulling down, we're looking for that depth and that range. And again. Okay guys, so you're 9 weeks into this program, is that right?
Yes.
What are you finding with your squat? What are you finding with it? Because we're not chasing weight, are we?
No. Keep it to tempo.
So you're trying to work to tempo. And what are you finding a better connection?
Yes. And
yeah.
Pulling down, pulling in.
Pulling down and pulling in?
Yeah, working on keeping my chest up and not folding over in my squats. It's always been one of my biggest problems with squatting, so that's something we're working on these weeks.
Okay.
Try working with breath.
Yeah.
Kind of breathing pattern and kind of breathing into my diaphragm rather than my chest.
Yeah,
and
okay.
holding it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, depth and range.
Depth and range, yeah, that's good. Ryan, what are you noticing? Your range is good, you're more upright, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's all, I think it's, the whole range of motion is becoming a lot better.
Yeah, no, good. Mr. Sheraton, what are you noticing?
Well, I've never really done the tempo stuff before, so that makes a big difference.
Yeah, so you've had to kind of lower your load for you know.
Yeah. I used to squat more, I guess, but it would just be like one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've not really worked tempo before, so that makes a massive difference.
Okay, cool, good. So rotate out, hold 1001, 1002, back in. rotate out, 1003, 1002, 1001, back in, rotate out, 1004, 1003, 1002, 1001, back in, rotate out, 1005, 1004, 1003, 1002, 1001, back in, rotate out, 1006, 1005, 1004, 1003, 1002, 1001, change sides, rotate out, 1002, 1001, rotate out, 1003, 1000, rotate out, 1003, 1002, 1001, back in, rotate out, 1004, 1003, 1002, 1002, 1001, and down, lift, 1003, 1002, 1001, and down, lift, 1004, 1003, 1003, 1002, 1001, and down, lift, 1004, 1003, and lift, 1003, 1002, 1001, and down, and lift, 1004, 1003, 1003, 1002, 1001, and down, lift, 1005, that's your squat, curl, and press. Good, take your time with it, especially with the squat, drive the knees open, good. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, carry on. Good, so squat, curl to press. Really control the squat, drive the knees open. So that's it, pausing at the bottom and at the top, so 4 beats. That's good.